Hi, I'm Sheldon McDonald, and I'm the guy that's creating this game. Um, basically, I'm doing the programming, I'm doing the drawing, I'm doing the music, you name it. I'm just going to go over a neat thing that new concept that I'm working on, and what it means for the future development of this game. Um, I started playing around with this idea of actually drawing houses randomly, um, like the actual house itself being randomly developed through code, but it's actually a lot of work. So I came up with another idea to actually draw the houses in 2D, and the game engine will actually load and replace the tiles with 3D tiles. So for this example, what I did to test it out was I was just using Tile Studio. Um, I'll show you a quick building that I created with it. So I got a bunch of little tiles that I drew. Again, they don't have to be fancy. They're just replacement tiles. They get replaced with actual 3D objects. And this list will definitely grow once I get a few more things drawn. Um, as far as the floor plan goes, this is it. So this is a simple little house that I did. I shouldn't say little, it's actually probably it looks like a mansion. Um, so this is the first floor. The current game engine that I'm currently rebuilding, it supports a map of 1024 by 10 by 1024. The 10 tiles high can actually start at any height, which gives a smoothing effect. When you're looking into the distance, you can see hills and all sorts of stuff. When it draws a house down, it takes the average height of the building area and uses that height to smoothen out the house so it doesn't look uneven. So it builds it straight up. Okay, so anyways, the first layer is the ground layer, so you'd be walking on this. The next layer, we've got my replacement tiles here. These will be all replaced with 3D tiles. So we have a door here, we got some tables, we got a kitchen, some shelving over here, some more tables, a bedroom. We go up to the next height. We got some windows starting. We've got the fridge goes up a second layer and some shelving goes into that second layer. We go up another height and we've got some ceiling fans in here. We go back a little bit. We actually see these flight of stairs going up as we progress a little higher. At this point, this is the second floor. This is the ground layer of the second floor. You can see that it's open here. I wanted to make it so you can kind of look down and see how wide open the house really is. The next layer, I started some windows, put a little bit of walls up to keep you from falling down. The next layer is wide open with just windows, and then we start into the ceiling. We got some ceiling fans. We start closing in the roof. We close the roof in more, and the house is finished. So this is just a simple template I'm putting together to build a bunch of random houses, and the game engine itself will randomly choose from that list of houses to populate the random world. And this is just going to be for the houses. I'll probably do the same thing for bigger, more complex buildings, just because it's going to make this really easy. I also want to make it so the actual game player has a chance to create these buildings as well. Okay, so anyways, this is what I'm currently going to use for the first part of this, but I'll probably make my own little editor within the game so people can make the maps easy. Let's have a look and see what that looks like while it's loaded into the new 3D engine. Okay, so I've spawned on the roof of this gigantic house. I'm just going to jump down here. And you can see this house is actually really big. Like I said, it's like a mansion. It randomly draws in broken windows. I think it's, I'm going to use just based on a random percentage. It'll just break maybe every 5 to 10 windows or whatever. Of course, when you're playing the game, you're going to be able to break the window completely, whether it's with a weapon or whatever. Yeah, that's the house there. So a little bit about the game engine itself. Like I said, it draws 10 tiles. So if you were to look at this tile that I'm currently standing on, that would be considered the first tile. And we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me walk backwards here. 8, 9, and then 10. So you have a max height of 10 tiles. It's a pretty big house anyway, so I think I'll be able to do quite a bit of neat stuff with it. You can see while I'm walking, I'm actually folding over grass. The grass that I haven't walked in is actually animated. If I sit here, you can see it moving. It was animated in the previous tech demo that I had released earlier. I've now pulled that, but just because the game is actually going to be changing quite a bit. The trees are just a touch different than before. I've added a little more detail to the leaves, but really, I mean, I could probably still do a better job. And like I said, since you can actually walk to the edge of the map right now, I'm going to move the camera and just show you how the ground layer is. You can see here that this ground layer is pretty much all at the same height, and then it starts picking up. And this is what I mean by a tile set of 10 can start at any height, which gives you a smoothened ground layer. If I run into the distance here, you'll actually see that I've got little hills. See, I'm going uphill right now. I'm at the top, now I'm going downhill. Now I'm at the bottom. There's a bit of a incline up here. When it builds these random buildings, it basically takes a average area and average area height and puts it all at the same height and then smoothens it out. If we go back to that house I got over here, follow my packed trail here. Looks like I went this way. At least I thought I did. I guess if I, oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go inside this gigantic house and have a quick look what this is gonna look like ultimately. Also, the camera might get stuck here. I still have to work on that. Right now I'm kind of mostly working on graphic stuff at the moment. I haven't even reintroduced the zombies yet, so I want to get a lot of the graphic work done here before I go too far. Okay, so a little tour. This is the 2D house that I showed you earlier. We got the stairs going up. We have the kitchen over here. Okay, we got the fridge. We got a sink, a stove, broken window, a ceiling fan. The ceiling fan is slightly animated. I didn't want it going super fast or anything. There ain't actually supposed to be any electricity. However, there is going to be some buildings or complexes that you can restore power to with like a backup generator. I kind of want to do something similar to Resident Evil where they've got some problem solving. Maybe you need a battery or something to open a door or whatever, right? I'm going to do something similar to that with a different type of building. So this is the bedroom. Again, another ceiling fan there. I did a little room back here with the shelving. Okay. We'll run back out there. We'll go for the upstairs tour. So I want to do some buildings like this where you can literally be up on top and just shoot zombies from a safe height. So you'll be able to break through that window or whatever, right? So we got a nice open area. There's some ceiling fans. You can look down and eventually break those windows. Alright, well that's my quick little demonstration, a little bit of commentary on what I'm currently working on. Mostly for the month of December here, I'm just drawing tiles and random buildings. And hopefully by January, I figure I'll have an actual demo to release again. This time much more playable than the previous one that I had. I've also switched programming languages here a couple times. I've went from Dark Basic to AGK. AGK I was having a bit of trouble with. The animation's just not there yet. Gotta wait for the developers of that to give some updates for it. Dark Basic is a little bit more stronger for a game like this. The lighting and stuff is a lot easier to control with flashlights or whatever. Really easy to code on this, so I've decided I need to finish this game with Dark Basic, with the original concept. Obviously changed a little bit. That's about it. You got any comments, you can leave them. I'll try to respond, and thanks for watching.